Hello everyone and welcome back to the Belgian Beer Brothers channel. Cedric here in Antwerp with yet another brew review, and today I'm going for a very typical Belgian beer. This is a Tongerlo Tripel. Now the label already states genuine Belgian abbey beer, and that is exactly what it is. This is a very typical classic abbey beer, a triple nonetheless. The label also states Prior Veritas Vincit, which is Truth Conquers. And this is a beer that I haven't had in decades, I believe. Why? Because this is so present. I think we just look over it as Belgians. I know this is quite popular with tourists, and we have such a wide range of awesome beers here in Belgium that we often forget the classics. Now, I have had the Tongerlo Blonde. I don't know if I actually had the Tongerlo Tripel, but like I said, it's been at least 2 decades. So let's take a look at this label here. Tongerlo, genuine abbey beer, re-fermented in the bottle. Different fruity touches take turns together with the delicate bitterness of aromatic hops. A perplexing triple ready to thrill your taste buds. I do find the phrase bitterness of aromatic hops funny. Contains malted barley, malted wheat. And that is all they tell us. So this is a 9% triple, very typical ABV for a triple. I like these labels. Okay, it is gold, but it is also quite simple, quite calm. Lovely branded bottle cap. And this is brewed, by the way, by Brewery Haacht, so one of the larger breweries in Belgium. Tell me that isn't beautiful. Very typical golden blonde, a lot of bubbles, nicely carbonated, a lot of foam, medium to large bubbles often, but still quite creamy on the top, actually the way that we like it. Yeah, looks alright. The scent goes several ways. It is very fruity, it is very aromatic. I do get some bitterness there. I do get a bunch of carbon dioxide. I also get some hoppiness. Yeah, very fruity actually. So let's see what the taste says. Cheers. Ooh. First off, mouthfeel. Heavily carbonated, quite boozy. This really says 9% when drinking. Quite full. And then flavor-wise, this is a very, very typical case of a Belgian triple. Be it a bit on the sweet side, but we get, firstly, we get a lot of carbonation. It's quite aggressive even. Immediately thereafter we get the alcohol taking the place of that carbon dioxide, but as we know, just like with Duvel, just like with all the other strong blonde beers, or strong beers in general, the carbon dioxide boosts the ethanol boosts the carbon dioxide, and this is a merry-go-round of empowering flavors, empowering mouthfeel. So it comes in very, very strongly. Now, flavor-wise, apart from the boozy and carbon flavors, it is quite sweet. Yeah, it is quite sweet, malty sweet, also a bit sugary sweet, but mainly malty and fruity sweet. So I wouldn't be surprised if this is brewed to like 23, 24, 25 Platos. But I think fruity is a key word here. Very slightly banana from the yeast, I presume. And also a tiny hint of stone fruit. But I would be shocked if they used those tropical hops here, because this beer has been around. I don't know. Yeah, they don't give us a year, but I've actually never. I can't remember a time without Tongerlo, so. Actually, this is quite nice in the sense that I'm not gonna say it's balanced, but we do get that sweetness, initial flavor that is battling it out with the bitterness of the hops, and that is a very interesting flavor profile. Even for someone like me that's not a big fan of sweet beers, I love the Minerva Tripel by Antwerp Brewing Company because it's not that sweet, and I think the only exception on sweeter triples for me is the Westmalle Triple, the mother of all triples, for the simple reason that it's awesome. But this one is actually quite nice, and this is a beer that is often laughed at or frowned upon, but I think tasting this that it's very underrated or even underestimated. I actually went in this with the idea of Tongerlo is like Lef, for example, and not expecting a high score or not even having a lot to say about it, but I am very pleasantly surprised. Interesting. And the after flavor is, well, by lack of a better word, interesting as well. It is literally bittersweet, but in a good sense. Cue Bittersweet Symphony. No, it is bittersweet, and yeah, as we are used to from after flavors, it is mellow, it is soft, it is woolly, but in the aftertaste it is balanced, it is pleasant, it really lingers. And the funny thing is that when tasting this beer, I think it's alright, but I'm not going to order a second one. But the aftertaste is actually very pleasant, and it does make me doubt whether I would order a second one. Okay, now how should I score this? I came in expecting nothing. I am pleasantly surprised. Yeah, typical classic 3.5 easily. Okay, yeah, render me surprised. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up, leave a comment down below, visit the Patreon page if you want to support this channel, share a video, whatever. If you want to see more, subscribe and hit the bell icon so you'll get notified whenever I upload something. And I will see you guys again in the next video. Cheers.